I started my corny furniture animation channel, just casually uploading a handful of sad little mediocre videos into the void, like a normal human being, totally chill, thinking I'd grow slowly, maybe touch a few thousand subs in a few years. One day YouTube was like, hey, let's absolutely destroy this man's sense of what normal growth looks like. My 10th upload got around 65,000 views in the first 24 hours, but then everything changed. The next day, that same video suddenly shot up by 6 million views, and the day after that, it jumped by another 10 million. Then it climbed by another 36 million. Then it went full psycho mode and detonated by 60 million views in a single day. Today, that animation is near 600 million total, and my entire channel has now passed 1 billion views. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I was just animating a table. A table! Is this furniture? Or did it secretly sign a Netflix reality show deal? So here's the crazy part. I wasn't even planning to blow up on YouTube. One day, while I was heroically holding my throne on the toilet, contemplating life and the meaning of cheese, I stumbled upon a channel with a single 3D animation that had 200 million views. I blinked, dropped my phone into the abyss, thinking, wait, I can do that! I didn't know that furniture is more famous than me, my dog, and half of Hollywood combined. And here's the thing, I'd never even done serious 3D animation before. I had some basic skills, sure, and I used to be a software programmer. But that was it! My skills were about as sharp as a bag of wet noodles! Yet somehow, seeing that video sparked this wild idea in me. Why not give it a shot myself? I was curious, excited, and honestly, a little bit in disbelief that this could even happen. After that spark of inspiration, I started creating my first furniture animations! So lame that even my mum pretended to be impressed. And yes, they were exactly as exciting as folding laundry. Growth was slow. A few thousand views here and there, nothing crazy. But I kept experimenting, learning, and testing new ideas. Then came a decision that would shape everything. My 10th upload. I had a wooden table animation which I loved, but then I hesitated. Should I also make a glass version? My intuition said, just try it, and I did. Coincidentally, this all happened on July 23rd, the same day my grandmother passed away. Somehow it felt like her spirit was there with me, quietly cheering me on. The video did a little better than usual. And then everything changed. One morning, it shot up by 6 million views. I remember staring at the screen thinking, this has to be a glitch. Then the day after that, it jumped by another 10 million. At this point, I was refreshing YouTube Studio like a maniac. Then, boom, another 36 million. I just sat there with my mouth open, and then came the wildest day of all. It exploded by 60 million views. My analytics graph didn't even look like a graph anymore. It looked like a rocket launch. Notifications were non-stop. My phone was vibrating like it was auditioning to be a massage chair. Subscribers were jumping by the tens of thousands. It felt unreal, like I was watching someone else's channel blow up. And the best part, I wasn't even monetized yet. The heck? Millions of views, $0. I was basically doing charity work for YouTube at that point. I was out here feeding the algorithm like a single mom working 3 jobs, a full-time employee. Except I forgot to sign the contract. I went viral and earned absolutely nothing. Bro, I wasn't just an unpaid intern. I was the intern who brings coffee, fixes the printer, and gets yelled at by the CEO, which was also me. From there, the long tail kept rising, and today, that animation is approaching 600 million views, and my entire channel over 1 billion views. I never imagined this in my wildest dreams. I was getting drowned in super wholesome comments. People were basically writing love letters to a table, like the internet suddenly remembered how to be nice for a week. But then came the, this is definitely AI comments, and I didn't know whether to say thank you or how dare you. Like, bro, are you telling me my animation looks insanely flawless, or that I have the same artistic skill as a GPU running on autopilot? And then, the moment my video went viral, all hell broke loose. People started recreating my animation. Some were good, some looked like they were made by someone who has never seen furniture before. I saw versions where the table bent like a noodle, rotated like a helicopter, or just straight up left the screen like it gave up on life. But then came the real madness. Re-uploads. It felt like every time I refreshed YouTube, someone new was posting my animation. I suddenly became a copyright samurai. But the funniest part, the AI attempt. People were feeding my animation into random AI generators, and the results looked like my table went through a blender. A fever dream. Bro, I've taken down a bunch of obvious re-uploads. Gone in like 2 seconds. But the AI versions? Same camera moves, just switched up textures, and they just skate through. Every time I try to report one, it gets stuck at info needed. I hit up the copyright team. They can't do jack, and I'm guessing dealing with it would open a Pandora's box. Meanwhile, a human copy-pastes my stuff, instantly obliterated, unless the creator is a human and the thief is a freaking machine. At this point, I wasn't even mad. I was crying, laughing. Imagine going viral and then watching AI absolutely butcher your creation like a cooking show gone wrong. It was chaos. Beautiful, hilarious chaos. I went from slow, peaceful growth to copyright battles, knockoff clones, and AI-generated nightmare furniture. And honestly, I loved every second of it.